Yo, welcome back to Once and One Podcast with Shy Boy Jimmy, Brenda, and Jay. This your boy Shy Boy Jimmy.
Mac Daddy Brenda.
Yo, what's up? This is Jay.
And we'll be discussing topics, interviewing new artists, and speaking up for the culture. If you're trying to vibe out, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for this episode. Much love.
Check it out.
Man, how do you really move? Like, how are your emotions in certain situations? I gotta know.
And then before you know it, we was podcasting.
It's like, I don't know, like when I saw him, like it felt like it was the little boy in me crying.
Yo, welcome back to One to One Podcast, man. This your boy Jay. We're here with Brenda. Jimmy's not here today. He had to work. And we have two special guests in there with us, though. You want to introduce yourselves?
Jay with the juice.
Hey y'all, I'm Paige.
What was that? That was
My alarm, my bad.
okay. So we have a question that our producer Steve wants to ask us. Steve, you want to go ahead and take it away?
Yeah, so I realized that sometimes, especially women, have a different definition of the word gaslighting than what it actually is. So I figured we could go around in a circle and see what everyone's definition of gaslighting is, and maybe give an example of a time you've been gaslit by your definition. And then we'll just look at the real definition afterwards.
Let's start with Brenda.
I want to
Let's
go second. I was just going to say.
I want to go last, so
Go ahead, James. Steve, you go first. Sorry.
I mean, I actually know the definition for sure.
So go ahead, Steve.
Well, tell us
Go
the
to
time.
I think I
wait,
do.
Wait, without giving us, tell us the time you was gaslit, and then that'll be an example without giving us the definition of it.
Okay, a time that I was gaslit. So one time I remember that I had. Does it have to be with like? Well, I guess it would be my question, right? Does it have to be with somebody? What do y'all think? Do y'all want to hear one where it's someone that I'm dating, or someone that I used to date, or someone I spun the block on? 'Cause I got three.
Shit,
They
any
know,
one.
it don't
She
matter.
said spin the
Any
block.
form.
Shit.
It don't
Okay,
matter.
so
not the spin.
basically, I used to do stand up. So I had someone tell me like, "Oh, you've been at the comedy club telling jokes about me," and that made me upset. It made me uncomfortable, and you basically putting our secrets out there. And I'm like, "Nah, I haven't been doing that." But they kept telling me like, "No, people have been telling me that you've been doing it," and we ended up breaking up over that shit. So, I felt like she was gaslighting me into saying something that happened that didn't fucking happen, basically.
Okay, one of y'all go. Definition and then story.
Definition of gaslighting? Shit, you just kind of like uplifting the situation with somebody or just bragging on them. Like, I don't know, you just kind of like just over compensating someone's like, I don't want to say value because it sounds like you're saying they have no value, but you're overcompensating what they actually do, the attributes. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I was gaslit, I mean, we just be on some delusional shit. I knew I was getting gaslit. Like, you just like act like I'm just the best thing you ever met in the world. Like, baby, I'm not even trying. Like,
Maybe it doesn't take a lot.
Huh?
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, gaslighting for me is just like when somebody try to flip something and make it seem like you the problem, right? So like for me, like I had this ex, it was my birthday, and he had told me we was gonna go, like I was childish, like I like to do fun shit, so I wanted to go to Six Flags, right? So the day of my birthday came, and like he faked the argument, and he was like, that was the reason why he didn't do nothing for me for my birthday, because we was into it. But in reality, I knew he didn't have no money, so he tried to flip it to put it back on me, but I knew he was a broke ass nigga, so he couldn't afford it. But instead of just admitting that he couldn't afford it, he faked the argument and flipped it. He was like, yeah, this why I do nothing for your ass for your birthday. And in reality, I'm like, no, nigga, you just don't got no money. So that's to me is gaslighting, because it's just like you try to make it seem like I'm the problem in this, and like try to like put in my head like, oh well, damn, maybe if I didn't say this, he wouldn't da da da. And in reality, you was never gonna do nothing to me for me any fucking way.
Yeah, so for me, it's basically like manipulating kind of the situation. Like I'm clear as day know, like I'm not like kind of what you were saying, Brenda. Like I know I'm not the problem, but you're trying to make it seem like I'm the problem, and that's why we got into it. So for me, I've been in a situation too, like with an ex, and we get into it, and it was something that bothered me, and so I said something about it, but then like you said, they just flipped it right back on me, like, oh yeah, no, that was you the reason why. And it's like, nah, that's not how that went. I was upset with you first, and now you coming with something else to try and flip it and make it seem like it's me. So that was really mine.
Okay, manipulative.
gaslighted.
Very manipulative.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be real. When they kept asking this, when y'all asked this at first, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be real 100. I really didn't even know what gaslighting really meant. It just started popping up on social media all of a sudden. And so I just kind of was like, oh, maybe it's another trending word, whatever, right?
Like narcissist.
Yeah, like a narcissist, something like that. But after going through it and experiencing and not realizing that you're going through it and experiencing it till you do it, till you have it and you step up out of it, yeah, I'd have been gaslighted before. Like, in a relationship that I was in beforehand, when I say I got gassed the fuck, like, out of a lot of stuff, like, and you don't realize it until you step up out of it, and you just be sitting back, but, like, you walking. You homeless and you ain't got no job, and I'm trying to understand why your ego is so big. So, like, for me, I had to really assess that, like, damn, I was being gaslight this whole time and wasn't even paying attention to it.
Gaslighting is like when somebody is like downplaying your situation to uplift their own, basically, kind of.
Yeah, let's see what it say.
Oh, okay. Manipulative, using psychological methods into questioning their own sanity or powers of reasoning.
Yeah.
So like if you tell somebody that they said something like imagine if we having a conversation and y'all like, Steve just said we having a conversation, and I'm like, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
We're not having a conversation. I didn't say that.
Like, you use it, yeah.
And
you
you
like,
say it with such confidence that they actually start to believe you. Then they question themselves.
You start thinking like, wait, did he say that?
So even in friendships, like an old friend that I had, like, I'm a very sensitive person. And so, like, I would tell her, like, oh, nah, that was kind of wild what you told me, or you hurt my feelings. That, like, you just being a crybaby.
Yeah.
You're not really, you know what I'm saying? And then so you start thinking, like, damn, was that really too little? But it's like, these my feelings. So I'm really feeling this, but you trying to downplay it and say, like, oh, no, you being sensitive.
Back, like, damn, like, could I have handled that conversation differently?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know if this is gaslighting, but have y'all ever been like dating somebody and you like, I don't like how this made me feel, and then they be like, well, you did this, and this. Like, would that be like gaslighting, like reversing the roles, or is that just narcissism?
I would have said so.
Steve, can you Google, is narcissist and gaslighting the same thing?
Yeah,
I don't think so. But narcissist is like kind of like you are like literally into yourself, where everything revolves around you.
I think so. I ain't gonna stunt. I think they go hand in hand.
I think they kind of go hand in hand.
Refers to a personality trait in severe cases, a personality disorder. Gaslighting is a particular form of psychological manipulation where someone distorts, alters, or denies reality to make another person doubt their own perception, memory, or sanity.
They say a narcissist individual often use gaslighting as a tool. So it goes
it's definitely go hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand. A narcissist would try to make themselves feel better about themselves by making you feel like you don't know shit about anything.
And I done dealt with some narcissists.
Y'all feel like we all kind of had some, like, not narcissistic, but I tell people think I joke when I say, I'm like, yeah, sometimes I come off as a narcissist, and they be like, kiki, and I'm like, no, like, sometimes, like, I really catch myself like, damn, that was some narcissist.
Yeah, like situationally,
shit.
Like I'm a situational.
I feel like we all kind of have like
a trait of it.
Like when we be defending ourselves, it can kind of come off like when we feel like we getting attacked. Now it'd be like, wait a fucking second. Like, I feel like we don't intentionally do it, but I feel like we all kind of do it when it's convenient for us to do it.
I think it's about reasoning though. Like, if you're gonna do, like, I would say, so a narcissist is like gonna do it just in general to make themselves feel better. I feel like if it's like within reason, like, okay, you know what, I did this because you made me feel this way. Like, I fucking ran away from home because my mom yelled at me. That's fucking, like, I had a reason to do that shit. Like, you made me feel some type of way, so I did something that you didn't want me to do. But
would that be gaslighting though?
No. That's not manipulation.
No, I don't think that's gaslighting.
I'm reacting to how you treated me versus
I'm saying in the sense of like, and I'm gonna say this, because we both the same sign. I tell people all the time.
What the fuck that mean?
I think a lot of cancers.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I think a lot of cancers are narcissists. Like, we know cancers know, and I'm not like a big like zodiac sign. Cancers know how to flip the fucking script.
That's
like,
my mama.
I'd have been in some situations and I'd have flipped that shit, and in my head I'm like, got him.
Right.
Got him. Like, I know, like, I'm like, in my head I'm like, I knew I was wrong as hell, but like I knew how to flip the script on it to make you feel bad. I feel like a lot of cancers have that ability to do that.
I can see that.
And every time I see a cancer, like, nah, that's just you. I'm like, nah.
Okay, now, can we get a story of you gaslighting somebody?
This is toxic right here. This is like toxic definition in real life.
Okay, look. So
I'm gonna say quiet because he's talking about cancer.
so listen. So when I was with I'm gonna say an ex. When I was with one of my exes, right? I was with one of my exes. Now in the beginning, I found out he was cheating on me. Forgave it because like we wasn't very solidified. I was doing what I was doing. It just didn't come to light. His shit came to light. Cool.
Get the
Right. Cool. So I forgave him instantly. So like,
you forgave him,
yeah, he didn't. He got caught. I didn't get caught.
but
So
y'all wasn't
listen,
solidified.
This isn't even the story. Time out.
I love Brenda.
How
This is
how
crazy.
how it came to me? It was his baby mom. So bitch, the fuck, it was a different ballpark of shit. But this isn't even a story, right?
God
so like, I
damn.
forgave him, and like he became a good ass man to me. But it got boring. This is my old times. So I started cheating on him. And so he ended up going through my motherfucking phone like a book. Like we was together. Like I got up getting ready for work. He threw my phone at me. I said,
How you get your phone?
So pause.
He knew my password. Well, I'm gonna tell you, that was God because
You left
like,
your shit in your phone and
listen,
you had.
listen. Let me. I remember this shit like
really didn't
listen.
get
you
No.
slipping?
No.
You slipping?
I remember
No,
this
she
shit like the
didn't
back.
care.
No. Listen, y'all. I remember this shit like the back of my book. I like the back of my hand. I was trying to change my password the night before because I knew he knew it, and he walked into the room. I had to swipe up, so then I ended up falling asleep.
Damn.
That was God, right? So when I finally got that was God on his side. When I finally got caught up, I was just like, well, the
That
reason
was
I did
God
it
on
because in the
his side.
beginning you was cheating on me with your baby mama. Mind you, I forgave him, but this was a whole goddamn year later.
Right.
But I flipped that shit, and I was just like, well, the reason I was doing it because like, and then you gotta drop off your son, and every time you drop off your son, like you fucking up my mental, cause I flipped that shit.
Yeah,
so
you was gaslighting.
I
Like
was
a
gaslighting
motherfucker.
him.
Yeah.
But in reality, no, bitch, I was just cheating on you because I was bored as fuck in a relationship. I wasn't gonna tell you that, but like I gaslit him to make him feel bad
Shouts
that
out
like
to bro.
he was cheating on me with his baby mama. Fun fact, it's Noah daddy. We stayed together 3 years later after that. I guess like that nigga so goddamn bad. Like even after that, he forgave me that same night after I got done cheating. He took me to his little family
Hey,
party.
Jay, hit one of them sound buttons.
Like
for me.
when
I
I say
can't
when
reach
I say when I
can't reach
say
it either.
when I say at that point in time, I did want to get my lick back. I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You cheating on me with your fucking baby mama. But yeah, I gaslit him. But in reality, I was just like, no. I started messing with scammers. I'm like, no, this nigga fun. You just 95 ass nigga. Like, you know.
You born.
So like I gaslit him. So like, yeah, I know he hate my guts to this day.
You're just toxic.
Yeah, so that's my gaslighting story. I'm not like that. I'm a changed woman now. Took my little 3 years single. I feel like that's why God kept me single for so long. He was like, no, bitch, you was crazy. Like, you know. So
You needed a break.
I really tell people like I feel like God kept me single for so long because I'm just like, yeah, like I was a revengeful woman. Like, and I could flip the script on a nigga so goddamn quick and have you feeling bad, and I could drop some tears too. like I was like. And then and people, fun fact, that's really why I named myself Mac Daddy Brennan, because I was macking the fuck out of niggas. Like, I was macking, I was just like, damn, I'm just in my head like, you a dummy. Like, damn. And at that moment, I used to think niggas was so smart. I'm just like, I got you. But
This
yeah,
is why I don't do
I
third
used to be a gaslight, but I feel like every cancer have that. Like when I meet, like I have
Wait,
a lot,
hold on, wait.
not
no.
to-
So
not-
that was James'
no,
turn.
not
James,
to-
I know you
not-
can gaslit somebody.
not to that
I
extent.
did, but don't do that.
Not
Don't
to
say
not to
every
that
cancer.
extent of mine, but I feel like we all have a cancer in our life, and y'all know they can flip the fucking script on you.
My mama.
Cancers have that
Yeah.
because cancers are lover people, so like they really get to fucking nurse, so they know your inner every fucking thing. Because like for some reason, people feel like they can just come and confide in us, and we can flip it to make you feel bad because we know your whole fucking life.
Damn. James.
Look, he can't even say nothing because he know I'm right.
Talking about James.
No, you're crazy.
But look, this was in my 20s. Guess how old I am now, guys?
You're not
31.
that much older.
I'm 31.
That's not that much older than your 20s.
Like this was
That's
early
barely
20s.
2 years removed.
This early 20s. I was
No.
single for 3 years. I swear to
Alright,
God.
alright.
Like now,
Alright,
well, I'm tell you what's so funny. I was telling the men who I talk to now. I said, and now I only talk to men that I know I can't play with.
Well,
Them niggas let me. I was like, you ain't got no morals.
damn.
So now I only talk to men where I'm like, damn, if I play with him, he gonna really leave me alone.
Somebody let me not fuck with it.
Yeah, I like you really stand on your shit. Like,
Hey,
yeah.
But Steve, you talking about a story I gaslight somebody?
Yeah.
I already have one. Like I don't
You
gaslight
don't?
people.
Oh,
What'd you tell that girl when you was at the bar with your ex?
Damn.
Nothing.
Damn.
I told her the truth.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
She knew what it was.
Y'all know it's always anti-James with me. Cause he a Cancer man, can't stand y'all asses.
But see, the thing with me, I tell him for like, yo, that's my ex. We kicking it, we cool. Well,
Why you out on a date with somebody else?
No, I wasn't on a date.
Oh Lord.
That was a gaslight too. Did she knew y'all lived together?
Yeah.
Oh.
And she still went on a date?
Yeah.
Oh well, she had a boyfriend. So
Okay,
she was
she got a nigga
gaslighting
at
you
home.
too.
Damn.
She didn't care.
She,
She just wanted a
oh
friend
no,
though.
she gaslighted him and said, I don't even like that nigga.
Exactly. Right, knowing
Well,
damn
shit, hey,
well.
yo,
That
go
was a
fuck it.
gaslight.
That might be. She might have gaslight me, but I ain't no fuck shit.
So you ain't never gaslight nobody
Nah,
that you
not
can
like-
think of.
Not like that.
James like to
like-
be.
You
James
told
like,
a little.
No.
James
yeah.
like to come
No,
on here and
no,
make it seem
no,
like
no.
he
So,
just this
you
You
peaceful,
talking about
honest
so
ass
so
nigga.
gaslighting is like you just like manipulated the story to like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just flip the script on you, like
to make you feel bad
make
in the
you-
end. To make
Yeah.
you like question and be like, damn,
Yeah,
like
question
am-
your own
if, like,
sanity.
without
if I-
reason or like
no,
with
it'll be,
reason.
like it'll be like it'll make
Could
you
it be
feel
with
like,
reason, though?
If am I the real cause for this?
No,
Gaslighting is
so it gotta be
gaslighting.
with reason though. I'm saying-
Gaslighting is gaslighting,
So I'm saying-
regardless, reasoning or not reasoning.
Yeah, the
No,
reason,
no, so, like,
the
reason could
reason for
be-
my stories I got caught. Like, so it had nothing.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm-
But
so
that's
that-
the same. That's literally gaslighting. I'm talking about like, okay, if I have reason to react the way I reacted.
No, that's not gaslighting.
Okay, so I have no- I
gaslighting
have
is
no
literally
story.
just Jazz always trying to come on here
You
and make it
said
seem like
no. You
he
said the
motherfucking
definition of it is
Hercules. The fuck,
No.
like.
because
Exactly.
I tell motherfuckers straight up like, yo,
Well, James has been in a relationship for a long ass time, so maybe that's why.
I'm
Ladies,
saying
be
like
aware. He
I
might be.
tell
He
you
might
like
turn
straight
into
like, yo,
one.
this is why I did this. Like this is why like. You said
And
like
it be the
without
truth. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
like you talking about without reason. Like I just wanted to flip it so I don't get in trouble. I already had none of that. I tell motherfuckers
James
straight
said
up.
he's an honest, wholesome man.
He's just an honest, wholesome man
I didn't say that. I just said
as a Cancer man.
I'm saying like I don't have no reason to just like flip the shit and like, all right, so if I did some dumb shit, I bet I did some
Like,
dumb shit.
have you ever tried to flip it to like spare somebody's feelings?
Oh hell yeah.
Cause that's gaslighting
Okay,
too.
fine.
That's
Yeah,
gaslighting.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Okay,
gaslighting
yeah.
too.
Oh, you talking about that?
Right,
Yeah,
this nigga want to be on here like he motherfucking King Tut.
But I was doing it. I was doing it in a good rate, in a good reason. though. Like,
Gaslighting is gaslighting.
yeah, okay, I did it in a good reason. My shit.
Oh, brother.
I mean, not really a story. I just like kind of like spare somebody. Like, yo, the sex was boring. Like,
Everything's so sexual with you. Oh my God, let's talk about your trauma.
Don't try is crazy.
you asked me a
Everything
question.
is
I
always
did.
so goddamn sexual. God damn.
But I'm saying I gaslit somebody that makes it like,
How many? Like, what's your body count? Off topic.
Damn.
it's 50 something.
God damn.
Shit. I clenched my vagina when you said that. Good Lord, my
Everybody,
lips was
everybody
like,
do that. Look, everybody do that Kegels.
50. Goddamn. Like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
shit. I don't even got 50.
Back
niggas
on
my
topic.
phone.
Back on topic.
Yeah,
God
like,
damn.
what?
Everything like it makes sense. We
What?
can deep dive it a little bit more because
Okay.
you know a lot of men they had sex at 14, but it was with their babysitter or some shit like that, and they think it's not.
Babysitter.
you
Crazy.
know.
No, I have.
What?
Thank
Wait,
Uncle Fred.
okay, let's stay on topic. Let's see.
Okay, I gaslit this guy. I told him that me and him couldn't be together because of his religion. But it
That's
was
a
deeper
valid
than that.
reason though.
What was it?
I mean, yeah, that is a valid reason. But it was really because
Me was little.
huh?
His meat was little?
No.
so
he,
sexual.
You just. All right, never
he
mind.
only could nut when he masturbated.
That's valid.
What?
That's
the
valid.
fuck?
Whoa.
That's
What the
valid.
fuck? Wait a minute.
Right?
He was
Wait a
gay.
goddamn
He was
minute.
gay.
Oh.
Gay. So basically, your
Cause
G spot went in the right spot.
He
He wanted
said
the one
he
in the back.
watched a lot of porn, and so he can only.
He was
I watch a lot of.
He
He
was
was
watching
watching
men
men porn. He was
I
watching
said,
boys
I watch a
town
lot of
What
porn
the
too,
fuck?
but
So
I still
told
know that
him
coochie.
that was
So
really the honest guy truth.
after he finished, he will masturbate in front of you.
Yes.
Ew.
Ew.
Yes.
I'm disgusted. Yuck.
Yeah. And I used to be like, this is weird for me. And so my out,
Did he want you to do it or he would do it himself?
he would do it himself.
Oh my God, he was gay.
Gay as
Yeah, he
fuck.
would do it himself. And I used to be like, this is awkward. I've never dealt
And
with
you
this
just laying
before.
next to him and like,
Like, what the
Exactly,
fuck?
like he'll be right on top and just
Wait,
this is
what? Whoa.
awkward.
What the
Whoa.
hell? Like
exactly,
what?
like I'm like,
he was
Whoa.
gay.
gay as
and I
hell.
gotta sit
Is
here.
he gay now?
No, he's not.
Did
He
he
in the
give you?
closet.
Did he give you flamboyant?
He didn't. He, you know what's crazy?
He on the down low.
He a Cancer.
Oh, okay. He was
All
gay.
right, now, hold on.
He was gay.
Calm down.
Wait.
Calm
But
down.
no,
Lucas. Hold on.
I told him that the
Not
reason
him
why
though.
we
He a little
couldn't-
weird, but
we couldn't be together is because his religion, but really, it was really because of that. So that was kind of gaslighting, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with
that. Was a valid cut.
I just didn't want to hurt his
Hey, you
feelings.
was
So
talking
like
about
you
me
was
being
saying,
sexual.
That was a
I mean,
valid.
It was based off-
that's a valid reason.
That's
but
a valid
you was
cut
talking
off.
about me.
Yeah, because
Ew.
you think I want to deal with this for the rest of my life?
It just
Hold
like
on, hold on, wait. This dude you was talking to, like y'all was like this, like
We was together.
oh.
Yeah.
how soon into it did you break up with him? I like how soon like.
I tried to even tell him to go to counsel.
Girl.
You said, "Girl, you got something in you."
I was
wrong.
trying to
That's
tell him. And I was trying to
weird.
help him and like maybe you should go see
I think
somebody.
he's gay.
Gay. Ain't no thing.
I'm
What?
not
Hey,
gonna
wait,
lie.
I just
so-
told y'all
hold
the
on.
G spot he want in the back,
Yeah.
not the
Hey,
not
so
us.
let me ask y'all a
How he
question
ever
then.
asked you to do anal?
No,
Ugh.
What
he
the
never did.
Cause he might want.
All right, so let me ask y'all a question though.
What?
Outside the gaslighting, could y'all be with somebody long term that doesn't satisfy y'all sexually?
No.
No,
Hell no.
I couldn't, and that's why I had to
I
leave
feel like
you.
it'll get
Hell
to the
no.
point where like you start cheating on them because you
Yeah.
want your
No,
you want your needs met.
And it's not
Seriously.
being met.
Yeah.
So it's not no point.
It's pointless.
Honestly, it's literally pointless.
Sexual chemistry matters in a
It
relationship.
Yeah.
does.
For men and women. Like I can't even hold you like that. Like what?
Even like I don't like when people be like, "Well, we can teach you." So I don't want to teach you. I don't want to teach you.
I said
like,
that same shit.
I don't
so
like
I
that.
ain't tryna
Like,
teach
cause
nobody.
I feel like we can teach each other like ways, but like if we just not sexually compatible at all, like
That's just
like when
it.
people be like, "Well, you don't have to go in because you can teach somebody how you want to be." Nah, I want you to know what the fuck going on. The hell, like
Exactly.
yeah. So I feel like I can teach you like certain positions that I want and how I want it, but
Yeah.
like just the
To go in
chemistry
depth,
of it,
exactly.
I
Like,
can't
chemistry
teach.
now.
Like I can't teach this. James, what are
What
you
the
doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
Just keep recording. Be honest, bro.
James
Yeah.
is wild.
Just keep recording.
This
and
nigga-
relax. You on the goddamn phone.
I can't wait. Jimmy,
And then looked
Jimmy,
at us like we was crazy.
They
Jimmy,
hear you, man.
we need you.
He gaslight y'all.
Gaslight.
Exactly.
He just
He
gaslight.
gaslight.
You looked
He
at us
just
like we was wrong. That's crazy as hell. Who the hell is
Hang
that?
up on that nigga James because he's
Hey,
recording.
they beating my ass right now, bro.
So he called a lifeline. This ain't no goddamn
Exactly,
game,
this-
game
yeah, I'm
show.
calling the life fucking
Get off
line.
the
God
phone.
This
damn.
ain't who wants to be a
Gaslighting
millionaire.
all day.
Exactly.
And then looked at us crazy
So
because
what?
we like, what the hell are you doing? And then
What
he's
the hell
still
are you-
on the damn
and then gonna
phone.
put
the
your
hell
phone
he on?
into the mic.
Put your
You
phone
have
into the
to
mic. You're
phone.
rude as fuck.
He
I
said
can't-
the same shit I said. We need to talk about women and men going 50-50.
Who the fuck cares what he says? He's
Let
on
me
the
see
phone.
the phone.
Cause what?
Pass
Yeah.
me the phone.
Who is it?
Let
Of
me see.
course.
You going 50-50? You in a relationship? I hope that bitch break up. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Oh,
No disrespect to her. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hang up on
Bye.
you, not in the mood.
not
Bye.
Damn.
And you ain't getting your phone back because
Damn.
you don't know how to act. What?
Yeah, you wildin'.
He
Gas
gonna,
like
he,
that.
gonna, he gonna break up with her. He was talking about breaking up with her because he want to go 50-50, but he going 100. Oh, call him back. I want to ask him. Like, he want to break up with his bitch because he want to go 50-50, but he going 100.
Damn.
she a
That-
white girl though, so
Oh.
wait.
Call her the fuck back. Call
Right now.
him back.
Open the
Call him back. I got some shit to say. We got to get it on camera. Call him back. Y'all know I'm motherfucking. What's his name?
His
My
name
brother,
Corey.
my brother.
Kevin Samuels?
No,
He's 6'6".
call him back. I want to talk to him.
No, Lord.
What made you call him though?
Exactly.
He called me shit.
So you answered it like
You
Yeah.
called him.
Gaslight.
No, he called me. I just called him now.
You
Yeah.
around your girlfriend? You got a white bitch.
she gonna see this on.
James said you got
She
a white
see
bitch.
you on the
And-
phone.
And you paying 100. What the hell? You got to get your reparations.
Damn.
What made you go white? What, James lying on you? Is she-
Wow.
Is she
Gaslight.
mixed?
Now see,
Is she
that's
mixed?
why y'all should let me keep the phone right here, like I said.
What she mixed with? She white. That's a white bitch. She's white.
What the hell?
Well, okay, but this why I want to ask you. This why I want to ask you for real. So because you doing the honey, you want to go 50-50. Do you feel like in the future that'll like break y'all up? Explain real quick. Come on the pod, James. Come on. Wait, next time we pod, come on the pod. I want to have a conversation. But you need to get you a pure breeded, nappy headed motherfucking black
Damn.
queen. But love is love. What? Ah,
Oh, quick. Bye. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Corey.
No, Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar told that white ass that man on the Breakfast Club. I mean, on what's it called? The reason why you got you a white because you ain't putting yourself in enough rooms with black women. You a handsome young man. Somebody out here wants you. A black queen wants you. Where you meet your girlfriend? That's because you was bring him on the pod.
Bye.
I don't want to talk to you.
Should have went to
that
HBCU. You would have met one.
Bring him on the pod. Get your
Why you ain't go to that HBCU? You probably would have met one. Oh well, you still should have. You should have been one. There's plenty of black women in the
Wait
army.
a second.
Oh,
This is another. Why your black ass go to the army? What you fight for this country for?
Damn.
Okay, you want to you. Okay, I can understand. I would be asked myself. She went to the Navy. I said, "What your black ass fighting for the country for?"
Because they don't
Okay.
like your ass.
All right, I want you tell James you need to come on the pod because I want to have this 50-50 conversation with you. You need to break up with that white girl too.
Do you? Why you say the black women didn't?
We
like
gotta
you? I
end
really
this, y'all,
wanna know
though.
this. They didn't. What your friend group of males outside of James? Who did you hang out with? Were they black too? They was black too. Okay. 90% of your friends were black. I don't know. I'm not on this pod regularly because I really want to hear what the fuck you got to say about why you don't date black women. Your mama black.
No, he said black women don't like him.
I want to hear that.
Don't like 'em.
They don't.
Why?
That's
Just the ones you picked. Then
that's
like
typically
your
what
ass. Don't say black women
that's
that
typically
like
what
you.
the hoppers say.
But you have a
I'm
black
Dr.
evening. We gonna
Umar.
talk to your ass later. Goodbye.
Why you done add the piece that she was mixed, James? You messy. James
Messy
is a
as
messy ass nigga.
Shit, that bitch look white.
Damn.
Okay, y'all. This
Wait,
Oh,
one-
shit,
do
we
y'all
recording?
care
My
about
bad. I'm
James?
sorry.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yeah,
Do you? What's the difference?
I did Hispanic.
Okay,
They
I've
crazy.
dated Hispanic too, like Puerto Rican type thing.
why
That's
y'all feel like that's okay when it's not white?
I never said
When
either
people
one
be
was
like it's Hispanic, they be like, okay, no, fuck that.
No,
Like, I feel like
wait,
people
hold
be
on.
more lenient.
If I'm being real about it, they definitely have experienced a lot of the same shit we have
Yeah.
in the country.
I don't give a fuck. And
Today.
Hispanics think they can say the N word too, and I don't like that.
Now that part I don't.
I'm
like.
not
I
talking about
agree
that
with
part.
you
I'm talking about like as
100%.
far as like discrimination and shit against like the main.
But want me to tell y'all something? What's so crazy though? I'm not gonna say all Hispanics, but most Hispanics are racist toward us. So that's why I never get when people be like, "Oh,
No, they don't. They don't want to date
they be
outside
so
their race, like
racist
traditional.
toward us. Like not even dating outside their race. Like they low key. Like y'all
Hate
ever walk through Cicero? Like those Hispanic. Like they be racist as hell
Walk through
toward
Cicero.
us.
Who
Well,
the
no,
fuck walk through
walk
Cicero?
But I'm saying like
Who the
like,
fuck
I'm
walk
not-
through
I'm
Cicero?
I'm not saying walk through Cicero, but being in like
You ain't gonna make it.
like a town where it's like a lot of Hispanic.
Little village.
They
Yeah.
ass
Now,
like look how
I
many
agree with
Hispanics voted for fucking Trump. Bitch, now y'all stuck
No,
in the
but
goddamn.
no,
Okay, look, I
Like-
went to Cancun, and then the first year, then the next year I went to Jamaica, and my mama keeps saying, "Why you want to go back to Mexico?" I said, "I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying all Mexicans are like this,
They don't like us.
but in that country, you could feel
They
the
don't like us.
racism." One of the young ladies that we served with at Cheddar's, her name was Brenda. She had a dad. Now she was not racist, but her dad, her name was
my-
Little Brenda, and that was
name
my
is a
little
Mexican
baby.
name, yeah.
Yeah, but that was my little baby. But long story short, she used to say how her dad would be talking about us. And I asked them, why do y'all feel like y'all so up here when the country is showing you right now they don't think two shits about y'all?
We really right
Help
here.
me understand.
We
We really
really
right here
right
neck and
here.
neck.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
only
yeah.
like us when they can use us.
Really,
So help
if
me
this black,
understand.
we really right
Yeah.
here. Like,
But she said,
Yeah.
and I quote, her dad feels like black people are lazy. I hate that statement because, nigga, we built the fucking country. How the hell are we lazy? We worked for free for over 400 years.
I think they
What
say
are you
we
talking
lazy
about?
Because like we Americanized and like y'all come over here and like y'all grind is different because like back there it's like poverty and it's just like I feel like that's even we're gonna wrap up after this. I know we just got way off conversation, but I feel like even like when y'all know that it was that hate train for like the people who came from Africa and like versus African Americans, and I'm just like, yeah, y'all mad at us because like shit came easy for us and like it was harder for y'all, so like y'all try to come here and be like, well, y'all are lazy and da 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 out the bed, and I'm just like, no, it's just that we didn't have like we got a different grind, we got Americanized grind, but y'all grind is different. Bitch, y'all trying to get over here to have a more lax life like
Right.
fucking us because it's harder for y'all. So I'm like, it's not that we're lazy. It's just that we been here. Like, we
We
know
been
how to
here.
maneuver this
You
shit. We
talking
know,
about,
you
like,
know.
Africans.
You know,
from
it was a whole TikTok debate where they was like Africans don't like African Americans, like the Americans, the black people in America.
They say we not culture. We don't
look,
understand our
like,
culture.
So I got both. So I got African family and like an African American family. Like, so I can say I see both sides. So where that is coming from is like, it's literally like kind of based into like tradition. Like, we're not traditional in African American culture as far as like how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't
But
have
this is our culture.
But this is our culture. and
That's what I'm saying though. It's not our fault. But I'm saying like it's just what we're brought into, like what we're raised into. So like the way they're raised is like different. Even when they come to America, they're raised different. Like,
But for sure, but I feel like to the debate that is that like they're like we are in our culture. This is our culture. Y'all want us to like be living like we
no,
like,
I
the whole
100%
culture
agree.
is fucking different, and they be like, well, y'all don't even know what y'all are. I do know. I'm an African fucking American.
I
like
100%
that's what I
agree.
am.
Right.
Like
I 100% agree.
like I don't have to say like I'm Nigerian from this fucking part and da 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 out the band. Like, no, I'm African American.
I
Even if I
100%
do my
agree.
ancestry, like that ain't gonna make me fucking want to put on y'all goddamn turban and shit like that. Like
No,
I'm
no,
still
no,
gonna
look,
like I'm just saying.
Brenda,
Like
I
that
100%
does
agree.
nothing for me. I'm not gonna put that shit on my application.
I get
On that bitch say African American.
No, I
Look.
get what you're saying because I had a student that's raised in London, but she's originally from Africa, and she literally the first thing she asked, she said, "What tribe are y'all from?" And we all, the adults start laughing because we understand culturally. She understands where her roots originated from, but the kids was like, TTJ, what the hell is she talking about? And I'm like, oh shit. Like, and she could not understand that at first, but I get it at the end of the day. When you've been brought up knowing, like I got so many African students that be like, I speak this language, that language, this language, and then they meet us and they like, y'all so uncultured. It's like, it's not that we uncultured. We were never allowed the space to even understand that culture or even be exposed to it. So you can't say we not uncultured because we culture to the culture we've been around, which is African American culture.
Our
that's what I
culture is
said.
twerking. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
And that's what I said. Like,
I'm just kidding.
I get what you're saying. And like,
Okay with you.
if I'm being like on a serious note, like, cause like when it comes to, like the Africans from like Africa coming over here and shit, like how they view us is definitely different. And it's got a little bit better because like, you know, time didn't pass and shit. Like I say like 2090s was like kind of like, okay, it's completely separate. Now in our generation, it's like a little more, you know, they fuck with each other a little bit more. But the way that they were raised in Africa, like tradition, I'm saying it's way different. Like,
Of course.
they like they're very gender role. Like,
Of
it's
course.
like the thing. Like, women cook on Sundays. Men don't even touch the kitchen. Like, they don't even
Ever?
walk in that bitch unless they eat.
No, of course, yeah, I know
You
that,
know?
yeah, because like my mom, a lot of her friends are Nigerian and stuff like that. Like them men, like they wives don't work. Like they have traditional roles. Like them men be at them jobs working 80 hours a week to provide for their family, while the wife is literally barefoot and fucking pregnant at home. Like they don't play. Like they stick in their role. So I totally understand it. But I'm like, you can't come over here and be like, oh, what the fuck y'all got going? This our shit.
Yeah.
The
And
hell.
So like, I don't think it's like racist amongst us like that. I just think it's just like how they view shit, how they
Like
value shit. Like,
tradition,
like
yeah.
the way they just like value like how people just react to society and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, though, I don't know. You might say it's like kind of like racist how they look at us, like because they see us like lazy, fat, whatever you want to say. But I'm like, that's just how they view shit. That's how they've been doing for years and years. They pass it on traditionally.
But
to the
it's
kids.
really school system because you got to think like growing up, we thought African was just huts. We didn't know the beauty of Africa.
Bro, it's
We did
fucking
not.
cities
So
in
like,
Africa.
so that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
but
But
we
like,
didn't know that.
but it's
We weren't
like
exposed to
they
Yeah.
really put us against each other. They taught them over there that Americans are this, and this, and then they taught us over there like, cause you know you get into Africa and you like, oh, you living at home in a hut, and they city beautiful as fuck. So like, it's really the school system that pinned us against each other to not
bro,
really.
they have regular schools.
I'm saying,
I know. I get
yeah,
you.
I'm
I know
saying,
what
but
you're
like it's the school system that pinned us against each other. They school system over there versus our school system to like not really give us the real of like what's really going on. Like, because it's black, they don't get no fuck. Like when it comes to the white culture, like they tell you like, oh, this person is this person, you know, but like they not really explaining like Africa is this. It's more than a goddamn hut. They got these beautiful cities and da 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 out the bam. So it took for us to really get into our adulthood to be like, damn, Africa beautiful as hell.
pretty. Like I already said,
so-
my big birthday, I'm taking a trip to Africa, and I want to
But-
spend a couple days there.
We do gotta wrap up, y'all. Sorry, to James' friend for going on your. I'm Mrs. Umar.
This Umar's crazy.
I'm done.
She
Let's
said
get
what
off
she
this podcast.
said.
I don't get no hell about mixed with nothing.
No, I'm Black Queen. I'm Black Queens forever. So nobody's never.
Hello. I'm so
Hello.
sorry. So sorry to the girl.
Hispanic Queens. So
Sorry
y'all might
to
have a
the
chance.
man.
I ain't gonna lie,
Sorry for getting off topic. And we gonna wrap up, y'all.
Hey y'all, peace out to y'all, man.
Bye.
Like, subscribe,
Bye.
share our content. If you want to get on this shit, go ahead and message one of us. Leave a comment. If
It's
you got
only free for a
questions.
limited time, just so y'all know.
Yeah, it's only free. You know, we kind of getting a little famous.
Period.
Period.
But yeah, no, shout outs to us. Go and share our content.
This
Like,
nigga
subscribe.
drunk. Y'all hear the words? Like, cut it
He
off.
slurred.
That word is slurred.
Slurred like a motherfucker.
They-
Nah,
they
nah,
siblings
nah,
right
nah.
Hey, peace out, everybody.
They
Love,
siblings
man.
for real, y'all.
Bye.
That
Host
word
Jay
is-
with the
If you vibe with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We here every week dropping knowledge, interviewing new artists, and speaking up for the culture.
Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts to never miss an episode. And make sure to keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts in the comments or hit us up on social media at WTW Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed, stay 100, and you're going to catch us next time on 1-to-1 Podcast.